So someone asked if it's okay to build with a man from the scratch. Yeah, it's okay to build with a man from the scratch. It's perfectly fine. It's beautiful. For me, it's actually more interesting and more fulfilling. However, women have had some bad experiences with men in that regards, and so a lot of them are taking cautions. In this generation, we have fewer women that are willing to build with men from the scratch, okay, because they've learned from other people's experiences. Um, Personally, I will advise that as a woman, it's important that you have your own. Whether you build with him from the scratch or you met him as an already made man, it's important you have your own. Um, Recently, I heard a story of a man who was insisting that his wife should buy her car with her own money in his name. It's her money, it's her car. But then he's insisting that she should buy the car in his name. Now you can see that that's the height of selfishness and insecurity. It's the height of selfishness and insecurity. If I can have my clothes in my name, I can have my shoes in my name, I can have my phone in my name, why can't I have my car in my name? Why can't I have my properties in my name? Right? So I can have the whole of Cameroon, and my husband has the whole of Nigeria, and we're still married and we do excellently well, so long as there's no insecurity. Okay, so it's perfectly fine to build with a man from the scratch. It's also okay to marry an already made man, but as a woman, it's important to have your own. A lot of things have happened. We've seen women who build with men from the scratch, and then for just a little, when the man is relatively comfortable, for just a little irrelevant thing, the man will just throw the woman away like a piece of trash for something very tiny that doesn't make any meaning, any sense. The man will trash the woman like she means nothing. So women have seen these things, and a lot of them have learned and they've built personal life policies from these experiences. So it's important as a woman that you have your own, whether you built with a man from the scratch or you met him as an already made man, have your own. Don't forget, the Bible tells us about Lydia, and the Bible says that Lydia excelled in business. She flourished in business, and she stood so strong in the ministry of Paul as a strong financial support in that ministry. The Bible also tells us about Susanna, Joanna, and Rihanna. The Bible says, and many other women. So many women who supported the ministry of Jesus with their financial resources. We also know about the ministry of Dorcas, who was a strong blessing to the widows in her time. So, as a woman, how will you be a blessing to your world? How will you be a blessing to your society if you don't have your own? So now, if you want to give offering in the church, honorary offering, you will have to collect money from your husband. You want to buy shoe for your child. Just the tiny little things. So this is why it's important you have your own. If for no other reason, so you can be a blessing to your society. That little girl in your area, your neighborhood, that her school sandal is worn out, you can be a blessing. That girl in your area that lacks clothes, that family that can't feed well, you can be a blessing to them. If for no other reason, have your own, so that at any time you can bless people, you can be a blessing to the society. Remember Mary Magdalene. The Bible says that she journeyed with Jesus and his disciples from place to place, providing their needs. As a woman, you have an assignment in the life of people around you. You have a calling to be a blessing. You have an assignment to be a blessing. The sky is so big that no two persons can collide while soaring. or fly. My progress does not affect yours as a man. You should even outdo me, right? If your wife is making progress, you should outdo your wife. And if you cannot, and for some reason she's probably earning better or excelling better, you should be proud of her. You should be happy that God gave you a woman who is flourishing, an excellent woman. Okay, would you rather prefer to marry a liability? So the sky is so big, we can all soar, fly, and still have great marriages. Real men buy properties in their wives' names as gifts, birthday gifts, anniversary gifts. Those who can afford it, yeah. Real men do it. They open big businesses in their wife's name. It's such a blessing to marry a secure man. As a man, you should be proud of an excellent woman. Don't forget, she's still bearing your name. So whatever property she owns, whatever businesses she owns in her name, your name is still attached. Your name is still there. So the pride and the glory of that achievement is still tied to you in one way or the other. I am Michelle Franklin. God bless you.